something most of us do every single day without giving it a second thought. But as the world's human population increases, leaders in government, science and the development community are trying to set out an agenda to make sure that it is always in plentiful supply. In this episode of The Edge, we explore innovation in the food industry, from feeding the world's growing population to powering our greenhouses. We'll give you not only the taste of the future, but as ever, we'll show you how you should adjust your portfolio to make money from what's on our plates right now. Violent scenes from 2008, when consumers reacted angrily to a spike in global food prices, shows just what's at stake in an industry the World Bank estimates is worth around $5 trillion a year. But how is the food we eat changing? What will our plates look like in 50 years' time? And more crucially, will there be enough seats at the table? According to the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, 842 million people, or 12% of the world's population, were undernourished in 2013. Is that figure going to increase as we face a population explosion that's expected to see 9 billion of us on the planet by 2050? Or will technological innovation become our main chef? To date, yield gains in crops have originated mostly from improved techniques, fertilization and irrigation. But are we now on the edge of a food revolution? We take a look.
Agriculture is reaping the benefits of new technology, and there is a growing recognition among governments and donor agencies that agriculture must be the mainstay of any development agenda. But what technological innovations are being worked on right now that will put us on a path to produce more from less?
The challenges really are, how do we make food affordable for everyone? Because that really is at the heart of solving the food security problem, particularly in the developing world.
If estimates are correct, relying on traditional organic farming may not be an option to feed the billions of extra mouths in our future. So what goes on behind the scenes at agrochemical companies such as Bayer Crop Science, Monsanto, and Syngenta?
It's a very research-intensive industry. It costs more than $250 million to bring the new crop protection active ingredient to the market. And a lot of this is due to the safety testing.
And of course, there's the hot topic of genetic modification. Will that become prevalent?
Because there's so much genetic modification going on, and because the science hasn't shown major problems with it, although we may be anxious about it, it may become something that creeps up over time and becomes more commonplace.
You've got something that can have much higher yield, which can go a long way towards helping those in major developed countries or in less developed countries to help those people get enough food to eat.
From the experimental stage to the scaling up of the products to sell on the open market is big business. But it isn't just in the lab that things need to change. The UN says farmers are likely to adopt technologies only if there are sound incentives to do so, such as well-functioning input and output markets, improved infrastructure, and better finance or risk management tools.
But it isn't just about increasing crop yields or guaranteeing grains. No, here scientists are also working on fruits and vegetables that they want you to buy.
Charlie Baxter's work looks at vegetable traits and technology.
Vegetables is a very complex business. And disease resistances. We need to provide uniformity and appearance for the chain and the retailer, and we need to provide flavour for the consumer to our in the seeds that we deliver to our vegetable growers. Much more intensification in the vegetable business, much more potential to invest in technology because you have a very high value product at the end of the day.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the produce that you're developing in here in one of these glass houses.